Hi, welcome to the Rogers podcast. I'm your host Rogers Koyet, and today's I'm recording this somewhere around in my house, and I'm glad that I'm having this today around here. So thank you. It's been a while, and it's been really a while since I did this, and actually missed you all. And I really thank God that the fact that I've come is all about commitment. It's all about giving your best, and it's all about making sure that you do what's right for you. So today I'm doing a Q&A questions about my own life and how I perceive it, and what makes me, a better person. So about my life. I'm a firstborn from a family of four. We are four in our family, and I'm the firstborn. So I've got two sisters and one brother. So we are four: two girls, two boys. My sister, the one who's now following me, she's married, and the other one is almost getting married, and the gentleman is somewhere around in school doing his thing. So about my life, I've grown in a family where I've known my father for almost half of my childhood life, to a point where he left us, like he went to rest with the angels. May his soul rest in peace. So I've lived with my mother as my father and my mother, and I'm so much proud of her. So I've lived with her when I was 14 years old until around this year when she also got to be with the Lord. That's all about my life. I've grown knowing that I don't have a father. The only father figure that I had was my mother in the society. The society has taught me a lot, and my mother has also taught me a lot to be the man that I am today. Living a purposeful life means to me much. Living knowing that there is something about your life, there is something about what you want, there's something about what you feel, there's something about why you're here. So living a purposeful life for me is all about I think most often people tend to forget that you are here on a purpose. We all know that we were born to fulfill something. We were born to be in this world, and we were born to actually do something. So there is that moment where you grow from being a child to a teenager, going to school and doing all the stuff, and then there's this time where you feel like your life is all about something else apart from you, something else about what's all around you. So living a purposeful life, it means living what you are predestined to be, living what you are supposed to live, the kind of life that you are supposed to live, and that's what God created you to be. That's why my entire podcast episodes, my previous episodes, I've done about living your life according to you. Don't just live your life according to how you want people to perceive you, right? Like how you want people to see you. Live your life on the basis that you want yourself to be. Don't look upon people to define the certain of a character that they would want you to live. Yeah, there's a very complicated scenario where you're trying to listen to people on what they want about you. You're trying to listen to your friends, maybe your family, your peers, and most often we fail because we've learned a lot of things from other people. Not necessarily learning, we fail because we've listened some inputs from other people, and that's where we fail, because you listen to what other people will tell you to do or will tell you to be, and you fail because you are not able to live according to how you feel and according to how you want things to work with you. All right, so living a purposeful life means about you. It's always about you, what you feel. If you feel like you need to be a doctor, if you feel like you need to be a teacher, if you feel like you need to be a hustler, whatever hustle that you need to do, it's up to you. Don't let other people define what's all about you. That's what I feel like, and I mean about living a purposeful life. My biggest fear is waking up one day and I can't do what I'm able to do. Like, I can't do what I'm supposed to do. I can't have my camera. I can't hustle to support my family, my siblings actually, who are in school. My biggest fear is waking up and I can't do anything because I'm in a position where I can't do that. That's my biggest fear. Everybody has a fear. Kila msee ako na fear yake, and the only fear that comes into you, most often people have this kind of a fear where they feel about their careers, they feel about their old stuff. For me, my fear is all about my family. Like, I have lived knowing that there will come a day where I'm the sole guy in this family, and apparently that's the scenario here. And for my sisters, they've been supportive, they've been encouraging me mentally, and they've been even supporting me financially, bearing in mind that the other one is in school, and the other one doesn't have a job. She's a graduate actually. Yeah, and the young boy mwenye ako primary actually. So my worst fear is waking up and knowing and feeling that I can't help them because I'm not in a position to help them. That's my worst fear. Well, my struggles. I've struggled with a lot of things. I can start by saying that I've struggled living a life without a father. I was my father's favorite. Let me say that. I was my father's favorite because I can say I've lived with him so much. Like, he was a KDF soldier. So my dad used to take me with him to the barracks. That's where I could spend my time. Like, I went to school in the barracks until he died. Actually, until he passed away. So my struggle was actually living knowing that I'm no longer having a father. That was my first struggle. So until now, the life struggles came after, like when I was in school, when I was having these normal struggles, from relationships to friendships to everything. Those are the very basic things that I can say. They are sort of struggles for me, and my struggles don't define me. My struggles give me a reason to live more and more, and I'm giving every shot that I have for my life, for anything that I want to do, and I'm really glad about all this. I feel like there is a point where I can get to I don't really feel well about myself, and I can't help myself, and I feel so down, and I feel so letting myself down, and I believe no, that's not the point. I need to wake up every morning, and I have to hustle. I have to work hard to be where I am to be. I am supposed to be. I've worked hard to be where I am today. Yeah, I've worked hard. I'm this sort of a guy who's been so much struggling with social life, and trying to make up with people that I meet. Like, I don't make friends that much. That's a very serious struggle for me. I don't really do that, but I'm working on it. And I believe that I'll be okay at some point, because it's all about life, right? Yeah. What makes me a better person is knowing that I really have to do the best to be the best in my photography work, and I'm now currently on a project to also do videography, and videography meaning that I'm working on some few projects on films, and some few short films, and music directing, to be precise. What makes me better is that I believe in myself. I believe that anything that comes in my way, as long as that I'm interested in it, I have to work on it, and I have to make sure that I get to know it better. So because the moment I keep on knowing it better is the moment that I keep on pushing myself towards it, right? Like the project of shooting a music video and producing it will be my first. And thanks for the guy. He's my in-law. He's the guy who's going to marry my younger sister. And he decided, like, hey boss, can we try this? Do you believe in yourself? Like, oh yeah man, I believe I can do it. Just give me the project. You just come, we shoot. And I've gone to this photography, videography, few YouTube classes, and I'm like, just because I've learned this, now why don't I just do it? Yeah, I wasn't born knowing other things. I worked towards them so that I can know. So what makes me a better person is that I do the best in what I do. Currently, the best in what I do is the photography work. I own a shop, a small business. That's my life at this moment. So to be a better person, I have to be the best in what I'm doing right now. And in other words, being a better person also comes with a philanthropic stuff. Like you need to be that person who has the heart to help other people, who can help themselves. And I believe that helping other people, it's part of service. It's part of giving back to the society and giving back to life. Yeah, because there are people who need your help. Maybe you have something that you know that you can help another person when he or she is not in a position to do so, but you can do it. I believe that to be a better person, to be someone who really has the heart, of being nice and believing in himself and or herself. I'm talking to the entire gender. Yeah, I'm talking to girls, to boys, to young, actually, to be precise here. You need to work on believing that you can be a better person by helping, by working on yourself, by doing the best that you can in providing for yourself. So you just can't let yourself down, right? You can't just let yourself down, because if you let yourself down, I believe there is a very high chance that you are letting God down. Don't let yourself down. Work on yourself. Work on anything that you feel is right for you. Work on your social life. Work on your connections. You see, there's something today I posted on my status where I learned it from somewhere, that we enter into relationships, right? If you're a girl or if you're a boy, the person that you're dating will give you a view of how you view yourself. So if you're dating a wrong person, like a very weird person, you are probably viewing yourself in a very weird way, because you can't just associate yourself with someone who really doesn't match your standards. I had this conversation on standards on a certain Twitter space. What kind of life standards that people look when choosing for kind of relationship that you need to enter. And I think I'm going to do that topic next. Standards, because we have people who have standards. I have my own standards. Like, I have the things that I need in a person that I want to be with, and if you don't have them, then maybe we can work basically. And the good thing is all about just telling the person. Yeah, so you don't need to hide on your life, because you can't define what you want. So the entire topic is all about defining yourself, what you want, and putting yourself in order, gathering yourself, so that you can not fail yourself. Because if you fail yourself, you'll be failing your family, you'll be failing your God, and you will be failing your future, probably. Yeah, so that's it for today. Until next episode, please subscribe on my YouTube channel and keep supporting this channel. By the way, it's growing. I know I haven't been consistent, but I believe that I'll start being consistent as from today. I'll be producing different contents, and I'll be working with also interviews. I've been planning to do some interviews. I had a certain project that I wanted to do, and I'm still believing that I'll still do that project. Hata kama itanichukua miaka ngapi, but I'll do that project because it's a certain kind of a documentary, and I believe I'm gonna work on it. So if you need to support this channel, just subscribe on it, like and share, and you can also comment and give me an insight on, and maybe you can tell me on another topic that I can do next. Because we are here tusaidiane, tuko hapa tusaidiane. Hakuna mtu anaweza jisaidia, maybe unaweza jisaidia. We are here tusaidiane. Until next time, thank you for watching.